Top TV, Truth of the People.
Well, a very good evening, my dear viewer, from wherever you are. It never gets any better than watching Hasa za Siasa. This is Top TV, and I'm your host, Daniel Sirengo. Hasa za Siasa is a program where we take you through matters to do with the leadership and governance. And today on the set, we are very much privileged to have a guest who is a career landscaper. She has been involved with matters to do with constructing, and without talking much about that, welcome on set, Madam Njoki MCA. Welcome to Top TV.
Thank you so much.
Well, so maybe in a minute's time, could you kindly just give a brief introduction of who you are? I might have done it, but maybe you are in a position to do it more better.
Okay.
Yes, so who is Njoki?
Okay, first again, my name is Njoki MCA, but people call me Mama Kimani. I'm buying a MCA Karen Ward. I'm in business. I do landscaping. I'm also in construction industry. And on top of that, I'm a graduate of political science and sociology. I'm also a member of board, Gong Forest Primary. I'm a secretariat at Azimio Young Tax. I was chosen as a committee in the Voice of the Youth of the whole country. So that is who I am.
Wow, that's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely a number of decorations under one person.
Yes.
What an opportunity to be alive.
Thank you.
Now, let's go deep down into what brings us here. They say politics is a game, but Winston Churchill once said politics is a business, and an honest business.
Yes.
And now deep into the serious business, we have just been brought to book that to page with regards to the position that you are vying for and the place that you are vying for. Actually, we're talking about Karen Ward. Now, we are talking about a ward that has got a diversified demographics. And of course, at the end of the day, their different their needs will always tend to differ from each other.
Yes.
So how best do you plan to handle the interests of both parties within your ward,
Okay.
given an opportunity?
Okay.
Yes.
One thing, you have to have a lot of wisdom and understanding,
Sure.
and always be ready to listen to each and everybody so that you can understand their problems. And that's why you will understand this class, this is their main problem, and the other class, that is their main problem. So like when you look at Karen Ward, they are the Karen residents, or we say the suburb places.
Sure.
But also, there are also vijijis inside that Karen Ward.
The so-called informal settlements within the formal settlement.
Exactly.
Oh my.
And there are like 15 to 25 vijijis. So you can imagine.
Wow.
So I already know problems that are affecting the Karen residents. And the main problem, for example, is the street lights.
The street lights.
Yes. Insecurity. The roads, definitely. There's some roads that they need to be repaired. There's some roads that have to be
To be made
yes,
now.
they have to be made
originally.
because it's a rough road.
Sure.
And when you look also the now machinanis, the machinanis, definitely it is jobs, because so many youth are really loitering and they are idle because there are no jobs. You find also there are so many single mothers outside there,
Sure.
and they are really struggling so hard to get the basic needs. So I think as a politician and as a mother, you have to listen to each and everybody so that you can know how to tackle, and you don't look like you're favoring one side.
Wow.
Yes, and ignoring the other side. Yes.
Well, I think, Madam Anne, just building on what you have given, you have mentioned something to do with the youth in the vijijis having being in a position where they are really facing the lack of job opportunities.
Yes.
And I want to now tie this reality to something else.
Yeah.
we've been having different, at least a number of cases with regards to drug addiction and drug abuse within the setup that you are vying to represent in the county assembly.
Yes.
Now, we all know the dangers and the effects of drug abuse and addiction.
Yes.
Given an opportunity, how do you plan to tackle the issue to do with that regards drug abuse and addiction?
Okay.
Yes.
That's a very good question, by the way. And that's what I've been tackling ever since, because I did a bit of psychology. So ever since, I've been really counseling the youth, especially the ones who are addicted in drugs. And now, because I'm vying, you have to go to the ground as you're campaigning and listening to the people. And I came to discover that most youth who are so addicted, even it's not the machinani, the higher percentage, it's in the youth for the suburb.
You don't say.
Yes.
That's the saddest reality.
Yes. And I came to realize it's because they are more access to the money. So you see, for the machinani, they will struggle a bit.
They will struggle.
Yes, to get that money.
So that they can acquire the drug.
Yes. So you will find they're having that option of the money that I'm getting through the hard way. Should I first buy the drug, or should I first put food on the table?
Yes.
But you see now, the youth from the suburb places, they are more access to the money.
They're very sure that there's food on the table.
There's food on the table. So you will find there will be more
they tend to concentrate on the drugs.
Yes, on the drugs.
Okay.
So when I did know my research, I thought of if God willing, I win this seat. The first thing what I'll do, because I've been counseling a lot of the youth who have been addicted to drugs, and not even drugs only, also the youth who are in depression, who are going through depression, stress, and not the youth only, even
the adults.
The adults,
yes,
because of maybe marriage problems, and all of us
also the stiff economic times.
Yes. So my plan is also to open institutions, institutions for drugs, institutions, the same institution for drugs, and counseling them. Also, the same institution is the institution where we are going to be advising people who are undergoing through depression and stress. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a very brilliant. They say it's a very brilliant way that you're creating for the residents of Karen Ward.
Yes.
And somebody might argue that we have seen let's say people fighting drugs on the media platforms.
Yes.
Yet, in the real sense of the ground, that is a complete irony.
Yes.
And of course, keeping in mind that these drugs do get into these settlements, or rather into our residential areas, via people who transport them, via people who sell them. So what could you do? Let's shift our focus, let's say, from those people who are already in there, because in as much as we will be trying to deal with those who are already in the addiction, there is an access to these drugs into your ward. So how best are you going to seal all those loopholes so that these drugs do not get access to Karen Ward? Do you also have a plan for that?
Yes, I have a plan with that.
Okay.
But one thing, before you go start fighting with the lion, I don't know if you understand it.
I get the picture.
First start from...
You need to start with an antelope.
Yes, with an antelope. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So first you go step by step, because if you start with the lion, you're forgetting the antelope.
Chances are high.
Yes, chances are high. So what I'll do, the best thing, what I can do first is opening those institutions.
Okay.
Well, now we counsel, we advise them. Now from there, that is now where you start coming and learning. Who are these people who are bringing
The drugs.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if I know it is somehow, it can also be a dangerous thing.
Sure.
And it can be risky to me. That's why I have to be very cautious and very careful on how I'm going to deal with that.
Definitely.
With that issue.
Definitely.
Yes.
And I want to applaud your way of reasoning, because I think at the end of the day, once you empower these people that these and these is wrong, then they'll just tend to shy away from it.
Exactly.
And whoever is dealing with it will lack people who can now consume the same.
Yeah.
And they might opt to shift
Yes.
or quit the business.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
Now, moving forward, you are a woman
Yes.
aspiring to clinch this position that is it's very competitive.
Yes.
And of course, in the recent past, we've been having a different notion whereby most of the women used to shy to vie for this position, that they can represent their own interests.
Yes.
And of course, maybe, sorry to say so, but it is the sad reality. Men have been taking advantage of the same.
Yes.
Now, this serves the residents of Karen Ward with a very special moment.
Yes.
Because we have a mother, we have a woman.
Yes.
This is a person who carries the interests of both the children, the women, and the men.
Yes.
Now, how best do you plan to use to use this opportunity, as special as it is, to make sure that you bridge the gap that has been seen before?
Okay. One thing what I'll say, there is no women, we are very strong. And we bear a lot of things.
Absolutely.
And this is the high time, not the generation that we are in. Women should empower each other. Because if we don't empower each other, then we are going to lose in so much areas. So me being now a politician, and I'm vying in Karen,
Yes.
I'm here to empower a lot of women.
So it's all about empowering
women, empowering the youth. And how I'm going to do that is right now we are doing with my campaign team, we are strategizing an office. This office is going, we are trying to find a name, but we are thinking of calling it Kazi ni Kazi. Kazi ni Kazi.
Okay.
Now this office is only going to be dealing by empowering so many people, leave alone women and the youth. We are going to be connecting them with a lot of job opportunities.
Okay.
And how we are going to be connecting them through job opportunities is by letting and trying our best that current residents to have trust on us, which already they have trust on me.
Okay.
Because most of them, they reach me out and they tell me there's a vacancy in somewhere.
Okay.
And how we are going to empower these people, I've told you in Karen, there are two classes of people, the rich
and the poor.
So you'll find even the poor, most of the youth, because I interact with them a lot.
Okay.
Even them indulging in drugs, it's not because they want. Most of them it's because they don't have jobs.
Okay.
Some of them are not educated, but I haven't said all of them. Some of them are not educated. Or some of them they reached up to Form 4, but they didn't have
something else to do.
To continue with the education because of lack of
resources.
Yes, the resources.
Financial wise.
Yes. So this office that we are strategizing about this office that we are strategizing, we are not gonna favor, just the way I'm saying, I don't want to favor the rich and the poor. So this office,
you are as much as possible trying to strike a balance.
Yes.
So that you can meet the needs of both parties.
Yes.
Okay.
So this office, we are going to, people will be coming now to us.
Okay.
To us, we need a job. And we are not going to favor someone who is educated and not educated. Because you'll find that person who didn't go to school, he already knows something like plumbing. He's good in plumbing. Or someone is good in electrical stuff.
So in a nutshell,
Market and sale.
It's gonna be opportunity for everyone.
For everybody, yes. So that's what we've been doing. And even before we are done, we have already employed so many people in Karen Ward. We have employed a lot. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and if things go well, because when you start a thing,
Yes.
you believe and have hope that
Yes.
thing should be successful.
Absolutely.
We are planning that even it goes now, the whole Nairobi
The
county.
whole county?
Yes, but now we have started with only Karen
Then
Ward for
most
now.
probably. So we are looking at a ripple effect of the greatness of Karen Ward.
Yes,
That idea that has been spearheaded by Madam Njoki and her team
yes,
being borrowed in the county
yes,
and at large being emulated nationwide.
yes,
Wow, that's amazing.
yes. Thank you.
So that's a very strong point. I mean, you just leave me flabbergasted because we've been having people literally coming in the name of we shall create opportunities.
Yes.
But when it's not that these opportunities don't show up.
Yes.
They do show up, but at the end of the day, you see they are always partisan.
Yeah.
So we want to have somebody who is now focusing on these opportunities on
Yeah.
bipartisan
Yes.
point of view.
Yes.
They need, we all need.
Yes.
So we need to get access to this.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, as we come to the end of this program, maybe just before we summarize, I want to believe there is this set of activities that guide you through your agendas, and these are the so-called the manifesto.
Yes.
And to believe there is this one of them that is a pillar to, or rather a mother to the others.
Yes.
What is this that serves as also a unique selling point for Miss Anne Njoki?
Okay.
Yes, all through your political campaign.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, when you're a politician, you really have to have a manifesto.
True.
But I believe, please, as a politician, people say in politics, sometimes you have to lie. But me also, what I'll say, in politics, say something that you know, you're so sure you're going to deliver.
Something achievable.
Yes,
Oh my.
and you're going to deliver as a politician. So for me, the main manifesto, instead of saying all of them, one is creating jobs opportunities, which I've already been doing it,
Okay.
even before I started vying.
All right.
And then, just the way I said, I'm going to empower the elder, the youth, the women.
Yes.
One thing I came to realize is that there are no circles in Karen Ward.
Karen Ward.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are the things that I want to encourage people to join circles in Karen Ward, so that as a politician, we can be funding those circles so that they can reach to the people.
So, and in other words, now this is all about creating an environment that is best for the investment.
Yes.
So you boost the investor confidence within the word.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Very, very amazing.
Yeah.
Will you carry on?
Okay.
Yes.
So these fundings, they will be going to the circles. Then people, now the members of those circles can be able to access the money and able maybe to start biasharas, especially women who I always go to their chamas and they tell me what they want. Some of them want to have a catering company.
Sure.
Some of them want to have a car wash, like the youth. Some of them, even they were giving me ideas, we can open a security farm.
Sure.
And you see now this security farm, that is where now creating of jobs,
absolutely,
opportunities is coming in.
What an idea.
Yes.
What an idea.
So we have so many ideas. Yes, I cannot say all of them.
Sure.
Because I believe we have a shorter time.
It is a process.
Yes.
And next time is
Yeah.
always a best opportunity to explore more on whatever we already know.
Yes.
They say that politics give demonstration, but governance give implementation.
Yes.
Now, this brings us to this point whereby I want to give you this opportunity, most probably use that camera,
Okay.
address this voter or this residents in Karen Ward. Give them your clarion call. Why they need to choose Mama Kim?
Yes.
Why they need to choose Anne Njoki Kimani?
Okay.
Kindly using that camera.
Once again, my name is Njoki Kimani, Mama Kim, vying Karen Ward, MCA. I'm requesting for your votes. And this time round, let's turn the tables. Let's vote for a woman, a lady, and a mother. Because kusaidia mama, umesaidia jamii. Mama ni huruma, mama na kazi. And why you should vote for me is because, number one, I'm going to create job opportunities, which I've been doing that ever since. And we are, as I said, we are strategizing an office where it's going to be called Kazi ni Kazi, where we are going to be connecting people with jobs opportunities. Number two, we are going to be funding the women, the youth, and the elders through circles, through chamas ya wanawake, chama ya youth, chama ya wazee. Number three, we are going to be having institutions where we are going to be counseling mostly the youth and people who are going through depression and stress. And that is also, at the same time, that is also where job opportunities coming from. Because when you open these institution centers, we are going to be employing people. And you know, the main thing in Karen Ward, so many women outside there are really crying. So many fathers there are really crying because of the youth who have indulged themselves into these drugs. So I believe, as a mother and as a father, let's come together, help me to fight this drug addiction, and let's help the youth. You have heard I'm the voice of the youth. I'm also Azimio Young Tax Secretariat. So I understand so much about youth, and I'm in the ground and I listen to each and everybody. Number four, I'm here also to improve infrastructures. And through that infrastructure, also there's job opportunities again. So I pray that we win this seat, because if I win, it's not me who is winning, it's the whole Karen Ward. And we are, all of us, are going to benefit in this seat. May God bless you and thank you.
Well, very many thanks indeed, our dear viewer, for keeping it Top TV. That has been our guest. Thank you very much, Madam Anne, for setting aside your time to appear on set, and also to discuss matters leadership and governance. We wish you all the best. Hopefully next time we will be inviting you as we celebrate your victory.
Thank you so much.
Now, as we sum up, there is this old axiom in the African setup that says, he who goes home is not scared by the darkness. So, Madam Anne, Karen is home. Don't be scared by the darkness. That has been my time. Till next time, my name is Daniel Sirengo. Thank you for watching Hasa za Siasa. Bye-bye.